Mike Mars here with In Wheel Time. And this week, we've been putting some miles on the 2018 Volkswagen Golf R-Type. Now, as we told you before, we had the GTI, which we thought was pretty much, good times included. But when we go to the R, we're stepping up to the race model. So this is a hatchback. So we got to do some hatchback things because it is a daily driver. One of the great things I love about the styling cues on this, there's no button, no touch point back here. All you got is this Volkswagen emblem. So what you do is you simply push it in, tilt it up, it unlocks and it lifts. It just, one of those little things that just looks cute if a car looks cute. Now for cargo space, you're gonna find, got a nice cover here to keep things out of sight, out of mind. Down under it, you got about 16 cubic feet of storage. You take this out and you get up to about 22. Now there are 60/40 folding seats with a pass-through. So if you got something long you need to slide in here occasionally, you can use that, or you can fold these seats down. And when you do that, you're gonna get a little over 52 cubic feet of storage. So a lot of grocery getter space here, a lot of whatever it is you need to do, throw in an extra set of tires to head off for the weekend travels or the weekend at the track, because this is the R-Type, and it does have a race setting. When you start looking at the rear passenger space, you're going to see this is a compact vehicle. It's a 60/40 folding seat, and it does have a pass-through so that you can put some of those long things in from the back that you may need to put in here. So we get to the interior of the R-Type Golf, and we're going to find that we've got a lot of things that are set up just for that driving experience. We're going to find we've got a gauge cluster that's easily adjustable for whatever the driver happens to want to see. We got a nice steering wheel with some grips on it and easy to reach thumb controls. Get over here onto the dash and the center console. We've got a nice gauge package here. The media screen, easy to do. And then we've got all our shifting and all our convenience controls down here, easy access. Right here is where we're going to find the mode. We can adjust the modes and come up here. We can go from our eco to our comfort to our normal to our race. And when you go to that race, if you're sitting in the car running, just like we are now, you can hear the exhaust change. You can hear a lot of things. You can feel the car shift a little bit as it gets ready. The shift points change. There's just a lot of things when you go into that for that track mode that change. Very nice, very easy to use. Got a little storage compartment right down here that's going to open up. And this is where you're going to find your access for your USBs. It's a little, I don't know where else you put it besides inside the glove box. Coming back again, we've got this glove box is not real big, so there's not a lot of room in it. So that's probably why we're not going to find it there. But we've got some nice carbon touches. We've got a little bit of ambient lighting in here. We've got some really nice sports seats. In fact, the passenger seat will actually recline quite a bit, almost lay down in that thing. A lot more than the driver's space will. For the 2018 Volkswagen Golf, Volkswagen uses a 2.0 liter inline four-cylinder with a turbocharger. Now this is for the drive modes, you can select race, literally race. Now this is for the track, so there's a lot of things change, shift points change, the suspension does some changes, and you can really notice the exhaust making some changes. Now that may not sound like a whole lot at 292 horsepower, but this vehicle weighs in just over 3,300 pounds. So you put that together with a 7-speed automatic that's got a set of paddle shifters that will shift and get whenever you get ready to pull the trigger. And you've got what I would consider the hotter hatchback of the group. If you're looking for fuel economy, which not many people are going to buy this particular model for the fuel economy, you can look for, the EPA says 22 miles per gallon in the city, 29 out on the highway, and 25 combined. Of course, that means you got to keep your foot out of it, but it's possible. We want to thank you again for joining us this week as we've been putting some miles on this beautiful tornado red 2018 Volkswagen Golf Type R. It's got a lot of things in it. If you're into that compact market segment and you're looking for a hatchback or maybe a hot hatch, well, I'm going to tell you this is probably the hotter hatch that you need to look at if you want to go to that point. Again, you put it in the race mode, you know that this is not your daily grocery getter, although it'll do it for you. Got some nice seating for 5 if the back seat is used for the smaller people, if you will. Plenty of cargo space and a fun car to drive. It really is. So check out the 2018 Volkswagen Golf R if you're in the market for a hot hatch or a hotter hatch. And be sure and join In Wheel Time every Saturday from 9 to 11 on SportsMap 94.1 FM out of Houston. You can pick us up on the SportsMap app. You can also pick us up from our website at InWheelTime.com. We stream our video on Facebook Live as well every Saturday, 9 to 11. So be sure and join us and hear my review of this vehicle coming up on a show very soon. So until next time, travel safe.